Don't look.
Sylvia, any thoughts about that performance off the top?
I think we had a good, strong performance coming off our last home game. When we were away, we obviously had a couple really good results. We wanted to keep the momentum going. We've been really proud of how the girls have come together, getting out of troublesome spots in the games or being resilient in the face of adversity. Obviously, the loss we took against Ottawa still is on our mind, right? So this is our first home game since then, and we just wanted to make sure that we got a result, obviously for ourselves, but for the fans as well. They're always supporting us, and we just wanted to go into this break on a high note with a positive, and we thought we had a really good overall performance. I thought we were in control of the game, and I think the players enjoyed themselves. A little bit less stress, obviously something early in the game that it happens, but the players responded really well, and I didn't think we deviated too much from there and made some adjustments in the second half, and they did really well.
Can you just talk a bit about what you thought the team's performance was like after conceding so early on?
I thought we actually responded really well. We've talked a lot about that mentality that you have when you need to be resilient, how you talk to yourself, how you organize your teammates, how you come together to make sure people know they have each other's back. I thought since we were in control of the game, the players responded well in the sense that they just stuck to the game plan, right? So in those types of events, things happen and nothing changed about what our objectives were, and the players knew that. Of course, it doesn't feel great, but I didn't really remember that goal had happened until, we talk about it now, right?
Thank you. Since you already mentioned Ottawa loss still in your mind, and you know that the match is coming, how do you think about playing them? Are you thinking about doing something different? What is it that you're gonna do, a surprise maybe? Because it's the only team that you have yet to win against.
No, we're not going to do anything differently. I think that the performance was unlike us. We had a game where it was uncharacteristic, the things that we were doing, and that happens in the game. It happened early in the season, which is good. I think it was a blessing in the sense of the type of thing it opens up for you to be able to recognize as a team and as a whole. So if something's uncharacteristic, we just have to remind the players to be what they are, play how we play, stick to those types of game plans. Obviously, we're going to make adjustments or we're going to prepare in a certain way, but our mentality and our objective of how we play is at the forefront of that. And until we get that in control, obviously anything can happen in this league, right? So any team can beat any team. We're not going to over stress ourselves about another match. It's every team is as important as the last. I just mentioned that game because it's our game at home, and we really wanted to have a good performance for the fans.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
This is Reem from RB Sports. Congrats on the win. This question is for Kaylee Hunter. So, you and Esther Okaranko, what is it like playing with Esther Okaranko? And talk about those two goals in the second half that you and Esther scored.
For me, playing with Esther, it's just super fun. We got a good relationship. We understand each other on the pitch, and we work off of each other. So she's off the front, I'm in behind, and vice versa like that. So super fun, and we just keep doing what we're doing. I think we're going to be okay.
Thanks.
Your goals.
Noah Caridi, Intermission Sports. This one's for Kaylee. 2 goals today, an assist, just an overall really good performance. Just your thoughts on that and how important that win was for the team.
Yeah, for me, I'm just super happy about it. I just try to come into every game and just do the best I can to help the team, and scoring, that's just a positive from it. So, yeah, super happy, and everyone loves hitting the back of the net, so.
Just to Kaylee, we're seeing the celebrations more. Are those kind of pre-planned? I love them, so I just want to know, or is it kind of in the moment kind of thing?
No, it's definitely definitely pre-planned, yeah.
Wake up. Yeah.
No,
When do you guys play them?
we'll think about it in training sometimes, and then also just
Focus.
pre-locker room,
Really good. Yeah, awesome.
Jermaine Fan First Network. For Croy, can you just talk about the defensive effort today? I guess, tough start with the own goal, but you guys bounced back, and a lot of changes as well. Kayla was in the starting lineup, so can you just talk about the defensive effort as a unit today?
We knew that we had to have each other's backs, from the beginning of the game.
sometimes stuff happens and we just have to like stick together and just like keep chugging along. And I think we showed that. We responded super well after that happened. We didn't let it get to us. We kind of just shook it off and then were able to continue to play. And I feel like that was seen today.
Just
Now that you have 3 wins, like straight wins, how do you keep the momentum? I know already I see you're happy, the vibe is already good. How do you keep it like that?
I think you just said it there. If you want to have a positive atmosphere, positive environment, and the vibe, you have to remember how you feel after each victory, right? And I've never questioned the efforts of the players, and Marco Rossi and I and all the staff. We know that they work day in and day out. So we just remember how we feel in the tough moments, and then we remember how you feel in these good moments, and we understand that the work hasn't stopped. We expect the players, we expect us as a staff to get better each and every week, and the goal remains the same, that this is a long season with a lot of really good teams in the league, and we just, enjoy these moments, and then got to get back to work after it, right? So we don't take too long to dwell on the bad. We have to adjust. We don't take too long to just live in the good. We just want to keep moving forward, and winning is positive. So if we can stay in that positive atmosphere all the time and environment, then that's great for us.
Just one for me. This was the team's first win after coming from behind to score 3 goals and then get the 3 points. Can you just talk about what that means about the team's resilience and the ability to pull out a win after that early goal?
I think we've spoken about that quite a lot. There's different times and different points of the game in the season as well where, we've had some opportunities where we could have came from down and we didn't. And there's other times where I feel like we've, allowed players to come back. So we've had stressful times. We've had times where people are tense. We've had times where, we might be on the back foot instead of being in control of the game. I thought today was one of the more complete times where we were in control of the possession of the ball. You could see that we were in control of the game, regardless of the fact that we had been scored on. And I think this was one of those times where the players, they like owned the fact that they knew they were confident that they had been playing well up to that point. And they began to, live in that moment as well to continue the game as such. And that really showed because we just continued the way we were and then scored that next goal. And then once we score, it's a whole new game, right? And I think the players knew that and they could, settle down a little bit. Obviously, here and there, people are going to get stressed out, but that just speaks volumes of the character of the players. I think the away trip obviously gave us some really good results. And then we were just itching to get that result today at home in front of the fans.
And then just last question, Kaylee, you're player of the match for this game. Croy, Sylvia, can you just talk a bit about Kaylee as a player, as a teammate?
Oh, she's the best. She keeps us young. No, but she's great. She works really hard. She wants to get better every single day. You guys can see, she's so talented, and she just wants to be the best version she can be and, help us as a team. Yeah, she's the best.
Thanks, Croy.
Yeah.
This is for the coach. It's sort of one of those, I don't know if you've ever heard that thing about the better to have the horse-sized duck or the duck-sized horse. And, the question, though, is about this. In the other game that was just played before yours, Pridham scored her 9th goal of the season. So seeing that, but they've scored 15 times, she scored 9 of them. But is it better that now you have a four-goal player, another 4-goal player, congratulations, and a 3-goal player to spread it out rather than having one superstar with, she only has 2 ankles, you never know what's going to happen, versus everybody contributing and scoring?
I think to what you said, when you're putting together a new team and you're putting together a team of people, you want to have a complete team, right? So to what you said, obviously I want everyone to be successful on the team. I would love to have everyone to have 9 goals, right? She's a talented player. She's doing really well. But I like our odds with the fact that we can depend on everyone on the team in their own way. That's from the goalkeeper all the way up to the strikers. And I think that just goes to show the way that the team was formed, that we thought about each and every piece and how they would benefit each other and work within each other. And I think obviously to this point, we're still getting used to each other. We're still, figuring out different things. We're still discovering ways that players connect and combine in different ways that are positive. And I am going to say with confidence, I'm sure we'll see even more combinations of goal scoring, defensive groups, and all that kind of stuff. So I think whatever is the one that what I said is the type of duck or horse I would like. Well, I love gorillas, so I'll take the gorillas.
A lot of small gorillas are better to spread it out.
Well, I'm not going against any gorilla. I researched that, and the 100 men to one gorilla, you're done.
That was good.
You guys heard that? Yeah. 100 gorillas versus a man. We want to be the gorilla. We're going to be the gorilla.
Yeah, we're the gorilla. Yeah.
For Kaylee, Shayna's left the team. I was wondering, for the experienced player like that, were you able to learn anything, either professionally or just personally from her, just her impact on your game so far?
Shayna was a very experienced player that I like to look up to. Obviously, on the field, she definitely pushed me, and she made me a better player, and she'll be missed, but I hope that she has decided what she think was best for her, and yeah, we'll miss her, but...
Thanks. And I was talking to fans after the game, and we were talking to a 5 or 6 year old girl. And after I asked, watching you guys on the pitch, does that inspire her to play professionally in a few years? And she said, not quite like this, but she said, heck yeah. So what does that mean? When you guys hear that, how impactful is that for you guys? And anybody can answer.
For me, I mean, that's what this league was made for, to inspire the next generation. So I think we've been successful so far, and we just got to keep going, and it's just super exciting, and it's very amazing to see all the young girls that come out and watch us.
Yeah, I can add on to that. I feel like it's just really important for us to remember like where we kind of came from and like when we were in the stands and kind of the full circle moment it is. And so I think it's really cool to see like the next generation like watching us as well. So it's very inspiring to like keep going as well. Thank you.
Thank you.